Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Lance McCullers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Now the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
In now, number 19. Line drive base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Luke Voit is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score.
Leading up for the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting third.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Joel.
From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger of. Here's big Aaron Judge, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Judge.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Late that time for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving that dish around on me all game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 1 for 5. Stanton has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Gurriel is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Alex Bregman.
A ball and no strikes. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hot shot on the ground is short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The head-to-head with James Paxton is only 2 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop-up. Paxton just to the left of the mound, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gardner.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Next for the Yankees.
So striding in, Sean Random. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Comes set, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yuli.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
To first. Boyd fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1-1 to Chirinos.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So no runs on no hits. So stepping in, number 19 as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. but this will land untouched. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His 2nd home run of the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Into the box now, number 44. They'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea, he was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Gardner.
Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Sean Random. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Astros,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 19 is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 28. Robinson.
Into the box. Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Chirinos, the former Ranger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here's the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Digging in, number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 19.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. easy transfer throw to second base.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, number 44, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an oar. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch cut of it's by him for strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Altuve over at second. Brantley is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Chris Davinsky comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike.
1-1. You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And there's one away.
Now batting.
Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
1 and 2. Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The catcher,
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Astros go. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Leading off the inning, number 19, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the series, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reddick giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Chad Green is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Zach Britton will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Here's Michael Brantley. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Brantley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The center fielder, number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One 1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reddick is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with a speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sean Random.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Random. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult-to-escape 3-0 deficit. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. In there, strike 1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. James Paxton earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.